Welcome back to Bet with the Boys.
Welcome back, guys. Today is Friday, March the 24th. Jake is not with us today. He is headed to the beach.
Yep. We call it Friday because all I do today is cook.
Got to cook these books.
hmm
Um, we are now on a 7-1 run, guys. Thank you guys for all the likes as of recently. Let's get this video to 50 likes as well. It really helps us out more than you guys might think. Subscribe as well. We gained a substantial amount yesterday, so we love to see that. Like I said, 7-1 run. You want to do the recap of yesterday?
yeah, I just want to clarify on substantial amount. We're talking about seven.
Yeah, that's big for us.
Yeah, that's pretty good for us. Uh, yeah, do hit the like and subscribe button because the more likes we get, the more confidence we get. Eric over here, it's really a morale boost, or it's just detrimental to his morale if something goes wrong, or it's a boost if something goes right. It just affects his whole day. And if you want to make Eric happy, all you got to do is smash the like button. I mean, it's that easy. It's this guy's whole attitude. Make him happy and smash the like button. But yeah, recap of yesterday, we did have Kansas State plus 1.5. And guess what? They went out there and did. They did the plus 1.5. They ended up winning that game. Fun game to watch. Have anything you want to add about that game?
Yeah, the point guard, Noel, I believe his name is, for Kansas State, absolutely balled out. He had 20 points, 19 assists, even with a rolled ankle in that game against the tough Michigan State defense. He was literally the whole offense. And Keontae Johnson played good as well. Got it done for us. 1-0. The line right before the game actually switched to Kansas State being favored, so we were right the whole time. These books would try to trick you, and we've just been doing this for a while. It takes a lot of repetition and stuff, and we're getting better and still learning each and every day.
Yeah, we still aren't where we want to be at.
Yeah.
We'd like to be around 60% every month, and we're doing a lot better every month. We're figuring things out about these sports books, and that's just how it is. You got to repeat it every day.
Yeah, I think we can do it as well. I know that would be the greatest of all time, but you just might be looking at the greatest of all time. You might have to accept it. Anyways, Tennessee did lose yesterday. I no longer care about the tournament. Checked out. Tennessee loses to the worst teams in the league. I mean, they were 33-3 or something like that. I mean, they're a good team. I think they're a little bit underrated. We can beat every team in the league, and we can lose to every team in the league. It's the Tennessee way. So
Yeah, I mean, I had high hopes for him, but when I seen
I seen
the
it.
27-22 score at halftime, I said, "Oh no, we are not a second half team." But thanks for everybody who commented. We did talk about Duke a little bit and kind of roasted Duke. So if you can give it, you got to take it. So you know what they said in the comments? Quiet on Rocky Top tonight. It was, I tell you.
It was
But
it was also cold in that freezer I was in. So like and subscribe to these videos, guys. Got to get me out of there. But anyways, let's get
yeah.
into it today.
What was the lean you threw out yesterday?
Um,
NBA
what was it? I didn't take it.
Clippers.
Oh yeah. I said don't be a sucker and take the Thunder. And I wish I would have bet that. Now looking back on it, the Clippers made no sense. These star players, guys, they overcompensate for those points. So I think they won by 22. So hopefully you just took my advice and you stayed off that game because I mean it was begging you to take the Thunder.
That
Anyways,
it was. All right, we'll go ahead and get into the first pick of the day. We do have two picks today. I don't know if he's already said that or not, but we do have two. First pick of the day, we're taking Alabama -7 versus San Diego State University. You can find that at -110 odds on DraftKings. Game comes on at 6:30.
yep. Alabama guys, as you know, they're a 1 seed. San Diego State, all I'm hearing about is that defense. I think I think Alabama is going to have their way with them, honestly. So there's a boost on DraftKings. This is the reasons we're taking it, okay? Do your own research because it's March Madness. It's crazy. Anything can happen. But this is the reason why I like this pick. So Alabama, -7. On DraftKings, there's a boost for Houston and Alabama to win by more than 5. You know how we like to fade these boosts? I think Houston is the culprit today. They're not going to win by more than 5, hence our second pick. But Alabama is going to take care of business. There's also another boost on BetMGM, I believe, for Alabama to win by 1 to 10 points is boosted to +200. I actually was looking at the odds on these books. It's more likely for the odds. The odds are saying it's more likely for Alabama to win by more than 10 points than it is for them to win by 1 to 10 points. I think we got a blowout on our hands. It might come in the second half. We looked at the first half spread. I kind of liked Alabama -3.5 in the first half, but I think the longer you try to play with Alabama, the more potential they have to run away with it in the end because they're a high-powered offense with Brandon Miller. They got a good shooting guard as well. They make a lot of shots, guys, and they love to play at high pace. This could get out of hand in the second half. In Alabama, I really expect them to win by double digits today. The public is all over San Diego State, and it usually doesn't work out good for you in March when the public's on one side.
Yes, and a lot of indicators that the books are wanting people to take San Diego State. Not going to happen. Not today, not with us. Second pick. You ready to move on?
Yep.
He already kind of mentioned it, but we are taking Miami +7.5 versus Houston. That's -110 odds on DraftKings. It's a 7:15 game.
Yep.
Now, Houston is the number 1 seed, as everybody knows, and they're favored by 7.5. But we do like Miami on it. Houston's got the what do you call it? The number 1 seed.
The pressure of being the number 1 seed.
I don't know. People see the number 1 seed and they say, "Oh, they're going to beat them," just because they're seeded higher.
Yeah, guys. The spread's 7.5. I think the money line spread's chalky. It's like -350. I'm not buying it. I think Miami's a great team. I do think the ACC is trash, but as I've been saying, I think Miami's legit. They're the good team in that conference. And Houston, their conference, I don't know about it. Like you just got to prove to me because Houston is in that conference with Memphis. I just don't trust that conference. I think if Houston come to the SEC, they would have a similar record to like Missouri, So throwing a little bit of shade there. Houston's got to prove it to me today, but I don't think they get it done because that boost says for Alabama to win by 5. I think Alabama gets it done. I think Houston's the culprit here. I don't think they win by 5. I think Miami covers, and that's the reason I like this pick. That's all I got today.
Yep, that's all I have today too.
Bet responsibly, guys. Do not parlay these picks. These are single bets. Do your own research because I told you why I like the picks. So don't put money on it if you don't like it. We are on a 7-1 run. I feel comfortable about it, but anything can happen, guys. It is sports betting, and it's impossible to predict the future at 100% clip, You know
what they say? It is March Madness. There will be madness.
All right, guys. Bet responsibly. Always bet with the boys. We'll see y'all later.
Yep. See y'all.